There are two boxes in the bag, the first volume, the second volume. And then, the cover is also divided up and down. The two strips are also split up and down. There are 14 drawings in it, 12 large ones and 2 small ones. In this small picture, there are 2 indentations. There are no indentations in the 2 glued places next to it, but you can fold it directly according to the black line. The rest are these big drawings. Next, cut each one horizontally. After cutting, it will have such an effect. You can make it one by one. For example, this article is a big picture, other work can be set aside first. Cut them a little bit when you post-produce them. In this order. Take out the first one. There are 1, 2, or 3 pictures, the front and back view. Cut them out independently, every piece looks like this. Cut according to this standard. Later, when making other pop-up books, it's the same way of cutting. But it's time for us to do this one well. Go and do the next one. In the process of matting, where there are straight lines, it will be more convenient to draw them like this. I'm here to show you Kobe Bryant's material. Then dig out the excess with a pen and knife. My habit is to leave a white edge. Be careful not to scratch your hand when matting. Matting requires patience. After digging it, we put it together. According to the previous place where we made the indentation, fold it like this. Foreground mid-view. Including the background. Who's that? Pay attention to the up and down directions of the front, middle and back scenes, don't post them backwards. In this way, the middle scene is covered in the background, then cover the foreground on the middle view. Let's take a closer look at it later. Where did you put the double-sided tape, and then how it is fixed? We only fix the back sides of the background and the 2 glued parts of the middle scene. The foreground does not need double-sided tape. Because of the prospect, we need to see the numbers when we assemble later. You can't see it with glue. Read the tutorial carefully. After the front, middle and back are fixed, we can fold it up. In this way, we have finished a scene. All the following scenes are made in this way. You can put the dug picture up like this. The matting part must not be in a hurry. After all the galleries are ready, let's group it according to its serial number. You will see that some of them are written with numbers, some write letters. And then, there is also one for such a small one and a small 2. Look at which set you bought is 38 pictures. Or 50 pictures. If there are too many pictures, you don't know what the order is, you can divide it into groups of 1 to 10, then 11 to 20 is a group and so on. I'll use this as an example. Look at the black ones first, they all open down, then the red ones all have openings facing up. This is a top view. This is what it looks like when set up. The following 3 pictures show up facing down, the following 2 pictures are facing up. Look at the first opening facing down, which is A. And then the opening up is 16, then let's take out A and 16 and paste it in such a staggered form. But note that, whether it's open down or open up, we need to make sure that the direction of the map is correct. Make sure you don't turn the picture upside down. Next, let's try to paste the 2 pictures together. It must be in this seat, whether you turn around or turn around, it can't be upside down. Then at this time, you can put double-sided tape on both sides of it. After sticking the glue, let's fix it like this. I'll show it slowly here. Be sure to align when posting. Take a closer look. After fixing one end and then the other end is fixed in the same way. After both ends are fixed, make sure that when you pinch like this in the middle, squeeze like this, when kneading, the middle will not bulge. Are the two sides you paste, after gluing, it must be flat. Then we will follow the order of the previous drawing. Stick the following ones in turn. Fix the other side, too. In this way, 3 are fixed. The way of pasting at the back is the same, that it's just that we must look at the drawings carefully, what its order is. If you feel too much, can be by component, for example, 5 points and 1 point for 6, and then finally put these groups together. Is that as long as the order is good, you can assemble it in your own way. The material package is 49 scenes, but I sent 50 scenes. A video can be placed behind 23. After the first volume is combined as a whole, it is like this. Let's take it slowly and fold it up. After folding it, give it a pressure like this. Take out these two cut covers, divided into upper and lower groups. When fixing one end to read a book is placed in the middle of this cover, a white edge will be left up, down, left and right. Take a closer look at the position of the glue here. In this way, just fix it back and forth. The production method of the folding strip is relatively simple. Fold it like this according to the indentation on it. After putting both of them away, give it a good pinch where it turns. This way of folding is faster. Put the folding strips on the table, it's better to put it in. Do a good job as a whole, then put the boxes in order. What about the top? Put it in one. What about the other side? Put it here, put it in like I do, expose words, it is easier to extract this way. Alright, it's done. The pop-up book needs a lot of patience. I wish you success.